Good evening, wrestling fans. We're back here at High Velocity Wrestling Showdown from Hendersonville, North Carolina. I'm Gene Restaino. I'm joined by the co-owner of High Velocity Wrestling, Mr. Mario Hogg. Good evening, Mr. Hogg.
Well, hello there, Gene. I guess you see the action going on. We're finna get underway here with these three young men here, the Rising Star Division.
That's right. We got Stoney Hooker there in the red tights. We got Phillip Michael Graham in the white and orange. And then we got Jamie Lee decked out all in black over there. Brett's back over here. Brett, we got a great match to start things off here.
It's going to be a great match, #1 contenders match for the Rising Star Championship. Three of the great young superstars here at High Velocity Wrestling. Stoney Hooker, who's calling himself the self-proclaimed sexiest man alive.
Heard that.
As well as Jamie Lee from Attention Deficit Disorder, and Phillip Michael Grant, who was last year's Rookie of the Year here at High Velocity Wrestling.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think all these young men are going to pull out the stops because the winner will get a chance at the Rising Star Championship. Great opportunities for these young men.
It's a window of opportunity you can only hope to get. You know, these guys are very lucky, all the great rising stars here in HVW, that these three were picked as top contenders to be in this match.
Now, I understand this is a triple threat match. Does that mean that the first pinfall scores the victory?
Yeah, this is a one-fall match, first pinfall, first submission, whichever. That man will become the #1 contender.
Mr. Hogg, I'm sure excited about this evening so far.
Oh, man, I tell you what, it's always exciting to be here. And you know, Stoney Hooker, he come to me and asked me could he proclaim to be the sexiest man, knowing that I am the sexiest man alive.
Well, I tell you, he's got some stiff competition from you. There's no doubt about it.
That's right, that's right. We'd love to see these three guys. Here's the ADD, Stoney Hooker, and Phillip Michael Grant. Let's get it on. Let's see what's going to happen in the ring.
Well, boy, it looks like there's a feeling out process here going on. It looks like nobody wants to tie up just yet.
Yeah, they're not quite sure what's going on yet here. Looks like they're each going for maybe a test of strength here. It looks like all three of them on one another. Oh, no. I don't think Jamie Lee quite trusts Stoney Hooker here.
No, he doesn't. Well, you know, Brett, in these type of matches, it's every man for himself.
Yeah, it's hard telling right now who's got the advantage. Stoney kicks the arm out from Jamie Lee there. Double Japanese arm drag.
Another arm drag by Stoney Hooker. Another one. Boy, he's showing a lot here so far. Clothesline duck. Oh, nice takedown.
Took the legs right out from under Jamie Lee. Uses them as a springboard to drop kick onto Phillip Grant.
Oh, now look at this. Hurricanrana. Oh, he got him over.
That'll have him dizzy as all get. Misses the drop kick there.
There was quick action by Phillip Michael Grant to move down out of the way. You know, now he's going, oh, he pummeled him. He pummeled him.
He's hitting him with forearm shots there. I thought he was going to go for a cover there. Changed his mind. Goes with the forearm strikes instead.
Right now, Jamie Lee taking Stoney Hooker here over, telling everybody to hush. Trying to get those chops in.
Not quite as loud as he expected, so he gives him a second one.
Oh, look at this reversal by Stoney Hooker, and he's going to try it.
Stoney had enough of that. This is my turn now.
I'll tell you what, Irish whip coming up. Here comes a charge by Stoney Hooker, and Lee gets out of the way.
Oh, hits that knee right into the turbos. That might shift the tide of this match away from Stoney.
Did you hear that, Mario?
I heard that. You heard that? You heard that chop? That chop echoed in the building.
Well, right now, Phillip Michael Grant with a chop of Stoney Hooker.
The crowd really fired up here at the Whitmire building. I believe, Mario, correct me if I'm wrong, this is HVW's first show here at the Whitmire?
This is the very first show here at the Whitmire Center, and I tell you what, I love it. It's a nice digs here.
Well, it's a beautiful facility.
It's a beautiful facility, and as you can tell, looking out here at the crowd, we've got a huge crowd on here. This might be one of the largest crowds for High Velocity Wrestling, Mario.
I would say that this here is probably about 3 times more than we've ever had at any show.
That's right, wrestling fans. For those who are not familiar with High Velocity Wrestling, they run weekly Saturday night shows at the House of Pain here in Hendersonville.
House of Pain, 820 Greenville Highway. We're located right next to the food line, one of Mario Hogg's favorite stops.
You're a regular visitor there, aren't you?
Oh, that's what I get my groceries at.
Well, look at this. Jamie Lee now down, and we'll see what Phillip Michael Grant can do. Here's a cover, 2, and a kick out there. We got a young female referee here.
Yeah, the lovely Laura, the first and only female official here at High Velocity Wrestling. She takes great pride in that. It is actually one of the most popular referees we have here at High Velocity Wrestling.
Well, you know, one thing, being a referee, she's got to be tough as nails as well.
She is. I've seen her stand up against some of the biggest men here in HVW. She stood up to Ricky Regal of the Conspiracy.
Oh.
And
I slapped his face, slapped the snot out of it.
And I'm sorry, I've been in the ring with Ricky Regal. You know, just standing next to him, he is huge.
He is a huge man. We're going to see him in our main event tonight. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Jamie Lee now going to work here on Stoney Hooker. Oh, look at that, a little team effort here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try and take Stoney Hooker out of this match. Picks him up.
Look at this,
wow.
spin kick.
Excellent move, goes for the cover.
There's a cover. But there again, every man for himself, as we just seen.
You know, you forget that mentality. You know, you're partners to an extent in these type of matches.
That's true. Mr. Hogg is a gentleman over here. Is he going to ask you for a loan here or something?
I think he wants to buy a car.
Ah, I see.
All right, Mario Hogg stepping away from the booth here for a second. Jamie Lee now Irish whip it.
Oh, look, he's got him up. Oh, look at this. Oh, backcracker.
Wow, did you hear that crowd just? Oh, and just
Took him out.
Took the breath right out of the crowd here at the Whitmire building.
Forearm blows here by Phillip Michael Grant. He's got him up. Let's see what he's going to set him up here for. Might set him up for a superplex here.
You know, that high-risk zone up here, it appears he may have lost his footing there. Goes back up, attempts
He's going to try it again. Look at Stoney Hooker.
Stoney goes for a sunset.
Oh, like a double sunset flip.
Sunset flip, superplex. I don't believe what I just saw there.
Amazing move there by Stoney Hooker. Took both Lee and Grant out. Everybody's stunned.
I don't know if you saw that at ringside, but Jessica, our photographer here, even had to applaud that move there.
Oh, look at Grant taking down Stoney Hooker here. Exciting action, Mr. Hogg.
I'm telling you, I ain't never seen no move like that in all my days here at HVW.
Well, I'll tell you what, these young men are pulling out all the stops here, Brett.
Well, Phillip Grant going back up top. Stoney Hooker not going to have any of that. Cuts him off.
Oh, now we'll see what he's going to try here. Set him up.
He's doing what I think he's going to do.
Oh! Overhead suplex.
Off the top rope. Beautiful maneuver.
Oh, look at Stoney Hooker.
The gory slam by Jamie Lee.
This could be it. It could be over here. 1, 2, 3. He's done it.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie Lee, ADD, has got the win and is going to be the #1 contender for the Rising Star Championship.
What a great match and what a great victory here by Jamie Lee using that gory special to get the victory here. Exciting match.
Hey, very exciting. Very exciting.